1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay, one more. Quick flashback to a big burning building and people running and screaming from the inferno. Then show Ray and Jordan standing a cozy distance back, but basking in the glory of the flames, with almost lifeless expressions, and sipping lighter fluid from the bottle as though it was wine. What is with all this, like, drinking things you're not supposed to be drinking? Back to the present. Ray. That's what I thought too, but apparently it's not that simple. Yesterday, in the mail, someone sent me this. He picks up a small bundle of photos from under the table and slides them across the surface. Jordan picks them up and starts going through them. They show he and Ray playing pool, Ray driving the motorbike, and him in the sidecar, other images of that kind. Then one of the two of them eating ramen out of the same cup, a la Lady and the Tramp. Jordan, gasp. He drops the photo. Even the never-released alternate ending. Ray nods solemnly, gathers up the photos and puts them away again. Jordan, those are not supposed to, like, exist. Ray, that's not all either. This morning, someone sent me this. Oh, the suspense. From under the table, Ray takes out a mailing envelope. He slides it across the table to Jordan. Slowly, he opens it. He takes a cautious look around and shakes it out onto the table. It's a shirt. A very burned and singed looking shirt. Above the breast pocket is embroidered Director. Jordan, oh my god. Ray, somebody knows. They found me. It was only a matter of time before they found you. Jordan, how, why? It's been Ray, I know, 3 years. We've said it enough already. The audience is gonna start thinking we think they're stupid. Jordan, ... huh? Ray shakes his head. No time. Anyway, now you see why I came to find you. Jordan nods, but still looks his usual amount of clueless. But it took you a day or two, huh? Ray, what? Oh, huh? Nah, man, you were easy to find. Jordan, but you said these photos and stuff came this morning and yesterday. Ray shrugs. I had some shit to do between looking you up and calling you. Jordan, what? Like, what kind of shit? Ray, just shit. Cut to Ray that morning at some kind of daytime strip club, watching the pole dancers. Ray, oh yeah. One of the dancers comes creeping up to get paid. Ray sticks a dollar bill in his t-shirt collar and then puts his arms out and his head back like Jesus. Come and get it, baby. Ray is so bad. Back to the present. Jordan, man. I could've, like, got killed or whatever. Ray, killed? Psh, nah. By what? Jordan. Well, like, you've seen spy movies and stuff, right? Once they get their trace on you or whatever, you're just, like, lounging on the couch or something all comfortable, and then bam! Like, 30 secret agents jump off a helicopter into your windows and empty, like, a bazillion rounds on you, dude. Ray, haha. Like, that's gonna happen. Jordan, face palms. Oh my god, you challenged it. Now it's gonna, like, happen for sure. We're, like, so dead. The same waiter from before comes suddenly moonwalking past out of nowhere. Dude, this is the best restaurant ever. They have mascot heads. Everybody wears the bumpet. And the waiters do, like, crazy, like, dance moves. That's funny. Moonwalking past out of nowhere, followed by another waiter in full-on penguin mascot attire and ice skating magically across the non-ice floor. Oh my god, this is the best restaurant ever. Everyone in the restaurant, woo, woohoo! All suddenly clap very sophisticatedly and polite. Cut to Jordan and Ray standing outside again, glancing up and down the block. Jordan, you want shotgun or back seat? Ray, what? Fool, what do you think? We're leaving on my bike. Jordan, but I can't just leave my car. He already left his car at the end of the last one, so... Besides, I think I'm... Oh no, it was just a movie, they said. Besides, I think I'm double parked or something. Ray, should have thought of that before you didn't walk here. Jordan, it's like 12 blocks. Psh. So lazy. Only 12 blocks, come on. The Burger King was 1.5. Ray, oh I see, gotta have it your way all the time, huh? Jordan, you did not warn me of this. He puts his hands on his hips. Well, I'm driving. Ray, so am I. They glare at each other, then slowly walk away towards where each one of them is parked. Ray, don't blame me if there's a bomb in your car. Jordan, oh, he shudders. Cut to the both of them, driving their vehicles of choice out on the street side by side and giving each other the evil eye. Ray, you know we don't even look that much alike. Jordan, whatever. Ray, like, my hair has 2 layers, yours just has 1. Jordan, mine has 2 sometimes. Ray, whatever, I'm taller. I was always taller. Jordan, you're like maybe an inch taller, maybe. Ray, I'm 6'3". You're what, 5'8", 5'9" at the most? Jordan, please. No way you are like that tall. They drive off into the sunset together, bickering. It's funny how, I don't know why, like, I wasn't picturing this road to have 2 lanes. I was thinking it was like, you know, one way, one way going the other, one lane going the other way. This is a wide street, I guess. But whatever, I guess it could be so. Or maybe they're just breaking the law, like, Jordan's like in the lane, and then because Ray's on a motorcycle, he's like in the lane with him, like doing some illegal shit. But, you know, I didn't have a license at this point. I wouldn't have a license for like 8 more years or something, I don't know, so whatever. I didn't know shit about, every time I wrote something about driving, it's like takes place in like Dr. Seuss land because I didn't know shit about driving. Fade to black. Cue the new metal music. Oh my god, is that gonna be the whole soundtrack? Subtitles. 5 minutes later. Jordan, where are we like even going? Ray, mystically. Where are any of us going, my friend? Jordan, Ray, haha, you fucking fell for it. Anyway, nah, we're going to my pad. Jordan, pad? Ray, yeah, you know, my place, dog, my apartment. It's hip, cool speak. Oh my god. Jordan, jeez. They pull up in front of a KFC parking lot. Question mark? At least there are spaces open for both of them. Jordan steps out of his car looking brain dead with confusion. Jordan, you live in a KFC? Ray, haha, of course not. Jordan, you live in a completely, with a K, fake chicken outlet store? Ray flicks Jordan in the head. That's like really anime. Jordan, ow. Ray, no ding dong. Didn't you listen? I don't live in the store. That'd be nasty. I live there. He points upwards and Jordan looks up following it. Jordan, where? The roof? Ray, God, no, right there. Jordan squints and finally manages to see a tiny door up on the side of the roof. Jordan, whoa, what's that? I pan over from the door to show 2 pigeons having rough sex doggy style. Of course. Jordan, wow. Ray, hey, focus here. Bottom pigeon. Bok, bok, bok. Top pigeon. Yes. I love it when you make the sound of a chicken. Please me. Pulls a gimp mask over the face of the bottom pigeon and then cracks a whip. Jordan shakes head. I will never unsee that. Ray, come on, let's climb up. Jordan doesn't look too crazy about it, but of course they grab onto the vertical ladder going up the side of the building near where the dumpsters are. They climb upwards. Soon they reach the door, and Ray unlocks it by leaning off the ladder by one arm. Ray throws open the door. Home sweet home. Inside are rats. Rat number 1. Alright, Bisco, where's our money? Rat number 2, tied to a tiny chair with a bloody nose and shaking. I don't have it. Give me 1 more week, please. I swear I'll pay out. What's with all these animals doing all this, like, raunchy stuff? Rat number 1. Very unwise. Smoking a little cigar. You expect to receive twice without giving. Haven't we already been kind enough to give you extra time? To rat number 3. Rizzy, break his knee. Rat number 2. No. Ray, hey! All of you clear out right now. Jeez, can't you see I've got company? The rats all jump and look over at him. Rat number 1. Crap! Cheese it, it's the human. He growls at rat number 2. This is your lucky day, Bisco. Better not fuck up again. Rat number 1 and number 3 scurry away super fast into the crack in the wall. Ray comes over to Bisco while Jordan just stands there and stares in the doorway. Ray, for some reason I was picturing it to be like a tiny door, like a vent. Like, almost kind of like an Alice in Wonderland door where they have to crawl in. But, I guess it's a regular-sized door. Ray unties Bisco. Dude, that was pretty lucky timing for you. Bisco, thanks. You're always saving me. How can I repay you? Ray, better just pay those guys back. Bisco, I'll try, my friend, but every week it goes up by 50% interest. I'll never be able to get that much together in a week. He goes and quickly scurries off into the wall also. Ray calls after him. And stay out of my stash of weekend snow. Maybe you'd be able to concentrate better on those horses if you weren't so tweaked out of your mind all the time. He sighs and shakes his head to Jordan. That's rats for you. Anyway, home sweet home. Ray opens his arms to show off his place and grins cheesily. Jordan's eye twitches. He looks at the floor, crusty and riddled with black spots. The walls look like they've been splattered with knife fight blood and bacon grease, and a whole family of cockroaches are clustered in one corner. The ceiling has some white shit on it. And maybe it's just plaster. I don't know, maybe it's asbestos. Flashback to Ray's old apartment from the last parody. The flies, the dirty dishes in piles, the placenta stains on the carpet. And he had 3 roommates. Maybe 4, actually. Because there was the snarly guy was there. Jordan sitting down on the couch and getting stuck to it with old chewing gum. Oh yes, good times. Cuts it back to the present. Jordan, damn Ray, what a dump. Ray, smile drops, huh? Jordan, he sees Ray starting to do the whole shaking lip thing. Jordan, it's real nice. It's really cool you, like, got your own place and stuff. Ray, aw, what a sweetie. Come on, make yourself at home. Jordan shuts the door behind himself and creeps in. He looks very obviously creeped out by how his hands are kept close to himself, but Ray is totally oblivious. Ray, humming Camptown races and cleaning the kitchen counter with a rag that looks like it just got used to change an oil filter, or just something very dirty and blackened. Jordan is tiptoeing around piles of laundry and old dishes. He comes over to this kitchen area of the studio apartment and notices a little bowl of fruit on the counter. Jordan perks up. Hey, you got food. Oh, wasn't that a line from My So-Called Life where he came over Angela's house and he was like, you got food. And it's just like, bitch, you just can come over my house, start eating my food? Like, really? He's just like, hey, you have food. I don't know what that's like. Some shit like that. He's just like eating her fucking food and it's like, boy, I hope you're gonna like, for every bite you take, you have to do something to pleasure me. That's what she should have said. I seem to remember that. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, it looks like a terrible show. One of these days, though, I'll sit my ass down and I'll, like, hate watch them. I think there's only 19, I swear to God, I think there's only 19 episodes. Like, I remember looking that up on Google, because I wanted to know how many episodes there were, like, way back in, like, this is, like, over 10 years ago or whatever. But I, like, wanted to know, so I, like, looked it up. I'm pretty sure it was, like, only 19 episodes for, like, the whole entire show. And, like, yeah, one of these days I should just hate watch it, and I should, like, take a drink. I'll have like a big old bottle of Jim Beam, and I'll like take not a shot, but like a sip. Like every time something like irritates me, I'll be like fucking plastered, and then I won't be able to go on. I'll have to stop it when when I start to feel like I'm gonna like puke. I'll stop it, and then I'll resume next time. um. Okay, where was I? Hey, you got food. Then he notices that the fruit is all moldy and crawling. Ew. Just crawling, not crawling with bugs or anything. Just the fruit itself is crawling. It's like, Jordan, ew. Ray turns around. Alright, first order of business. Jordan whining. Why is he so whiny? He needs to stop. Ray. When I was a teenager, like my first job, I had a coworker who was it was a girl, and it was spelled totally differently, but her name was Ray, and it was like R apostrophe A-I-E or something like that. It was something like that, but her name was Ray, and, but her friend, who was our other coworker, would be like, Ray yay, because that's kind of how it was spelled. I don't know, it was something like that. So that's like what I'm channeling through this. Ray, weirded out emoji face. What? Jordan, I'm hungry. Ray, He rubs his chin in a pondering way. That's right, we didn't eat anything at the drinks only restaurant. Oh, it's a drinks only. It's just a fucking pub then. It's a bar with tables. Jordan, and we dine and dashed. Ray, oh yeah, but whatever, that's a given. Okay. I don't know. Where was I? Oh yeah, whatever, that's a given. Jordan laughs quietly. Huh, you're so bad. Ray raises an eyebrow. Oh, is that a compliment I hear? Jordan turns his head away secretively. Like, maybe. Ray crosses his arms proudly. Haha, well. If you like that, you'll love this. Cut to the two of them outside and back of the KFC again, in the dumpster and digging around. God, this is like the lowest stuff. Ray grins, feeling badass yet. Jordan, this is like totally gross. I'm supposed to be a juvenile delinquent, not a Vietnam War veteran. That's terrible. I don't even think he was a juvenile delinquent. I'm pretty sure it was just like a stoner, or like just a low energy, like dumb kid. I have to watch the show, and I'll tell you, if I'm even conscious enough to remember if I'm gonna be drinking during it. Ray. What are you now, 19, 20? You need to be in high school still to be a juvenile delinquent. Otherwise, you're just a bum. Jordan, ... Well, ain't that a fucking drag. Ray, less complaining, more digging. Maybe you'll find half a box of wings. Oh, I thought it said wigs for a second. I'm like, a box of wigs? Jordan, that's nasty. Ray, oh, look at this. I feel like this is inspired by Rocco's Modern Life, where, wasn't there an episode where a heifer got kicked out or ran away or something and he was living above the chicken place? I feel like it's like that. Jordan, that's nasty. Ray, oh, look at this. He moves some trash aside and uncovers a pair of bare, twisted human legs sticking up from the dumpster. Oh my god, you know what else is like? I feel like, doesn't it seem kind of like Ray is like Tyler Durden and, Jordan is like the straight man? You know? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? I was interested in Fight Club at this time. Like, it wasn't my favorite. I had a friend in high school who was totally obsessed with Fight Club. I was never obsessed with Fight Club. I like Invisible Monsters more. I think it's a way more better, more unique and interesting novel. But Fight Club is cool. You know, I had the book, I read it, and, like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it was on my radar. It wasn't my favorite or anything, but it was, like, in my wheelhouse, you know? Where was it? Ray takes the red high heels off the dead feet. Awesome, these would cost me like $19 at the outlet. Already, he begins to untie his sneakers and pull them off. Jordan looks in horror at the legs, and then at Ray, at the legs, back and forth. You can't, like, be serious. Ray peels off his socks and puts on the heels. Psh, seriously. Awesome, you mean? Jordan puts his face in his hands. Oh my god, don't touch your face after you've been in that dumpster. That's nasty. Ray's gonna get all types of, like, dead person fungus on his feet. That's gross. It's just fucking disgusting. Cut back to the two of them in Ray's apartment, splayed out on the floor. Yeah, at least wipe the shoes down with, like, some rubbing alcohol or something before you wear them. Like, lord. Ray is wearing the heels, and there's a half-eaten, greasy, crushed-looking bucket of chicken wings between them. This is just, like, is this fucking, like, an early, what's his name? Is this, like, an early Peter Jackson movie? Like, this is just repulsive. Why did I write this? Jordan is rolling around a rotten orange on the floor like it's a tennis ball. Ray, munching on the chicken. I'm the luckiest guy in the whole world. Jordan, ... You ever think about, like, getting a job? I have one. It's, like, pretty handy, you know? Ray, I ain't got a work visa. Jordan, you what? Ray, yep. Could get deported any minute. But the KFC manager is cool. He lets me stay up here as long as I take pictures of myself pissing and send them to him every month. It's a sweet deal. Oh, it's like an early version of OnlyFans or something like that. Jordan, have you ever had a job? Ray, yeah, back in other Japan, I had tons of them. Jordan, oh yeah, like what? Ray, well, for starters, I worked construction. He smiles big. That was a riot. Wavy screened a flashback. A bunch of big burly construction workers in other Japan are doing shit, digging holes and lugging around a bunch of 2x4s. A female jogger in a sports bra and shorts runs past, and of course they all start heckling her and yelling and being nasty. Jogger, gross. She throws a big gulp type of cup at them, except it reads Big Mace. Chili powder or something explodes all over them. Yeah. Construction workers, it burns, the horror. They claw their eyeballs. Cut to inside a bungalow. Ray is standing there looking his bright-eyed, all perky with his hands behind his back. There's also the manager, but all I can see of him is one ominous big hand tapping on his desk. That typical manager. So, why should I hire you? It would be so... I just watched that movie Nightcrawler, Ray should give that fucking speech from the beginning of Nightcrawler about like, well, I'm a really good worker and I'm coming. I promise I'll come on time. And I know that I was raised in the self-esteem movement, so I know you don't want to hire me, but I understand that we don't keep workers anymore. We just use them up and show them out. So when do I start? All that shit. Um. Okay, so why should I hire you? Ray, because lots of reasons, counting off on his fingers. I can walk and talk and carry stuff, and manager. Alright, that's enough. You're hired. Oh my, if only it was that easy for the guy in Nightcrawler. Maybe he wouldn't have had to fucking, kill those people, or, do all the shit that he did. Anyways, okay, I gotta get off. Bye.